So, hello everyone, this is Deepak Joshi, and today we are going to solve another problem statement from LeetCode, that is find the duplicate numbers. I think all of you have already gone through this problem statement. It states that we have given an array of integers containing n plus 1 integers, where the integers present in the array are in the range from 1 to n inclusive. Inclusive means 1 and n will be there, and there is a number which is repeated more than one times. We have to figure out that particular number. So how we are going to do that? The first brute force approach that comes to my mind is, hey Deepak, first initially sort this particular given array and then iterate over all the elements and figure out if the current index and the next index element are same. Just return that particular element. So we are going to do the same. What we are going to do is nums dot begin comma nums dot end. Simply we are going to do this and iterate. Let us do one thing. I am going to create a size variable that will contain the size of this particular thing. I know it makes no sense here. Okay, I is less than 0, size I plus plus. And how we are going to do that? If our nums of I, what we can do is we can iterate till a size minus 1. If nums of I equals to what? Nums of I plus 1, simply return that nums of I, because this is the number which is going to be duplicated. And if everything runs fine, simply return minus 1. I think this should work. Yeah, all the test cases are running. Let me submit it, and then we will move forward to our next approach. Yes, it has been submitted successfully. Now what will be our next approaches? The next approach will be, mm, let's just think about this particular problem statement. It states that we have to figure out the numbers which are repeating. So what we can do is we can have a frequency array. This frequency array will be of n plus 1 size and contain 0 initially all the elements. Then we will iterate all over the given nums. Not We will iterate yes, till size and I plus plus. And what we are going to do is we are going to check, hey, if this particular nums of I, or what we can do is we can check if the frequency of nums of I is equals to 0. If that is the case, it means this particular element has not been occurred in our frequency array. Then simply do one thing. Set the frequency of nums of I to 1. And if that is not the case, that means the frequency of nums of I is already 1 and someone is trying to check this condition and reaches to this particular else case. That means that is the element which is repeating. So simply return that particular element. This is going to be our second approach, I think. It should work. Let me check. If it does not work, no issues. We'll move forward towards the, okay, it says there is no n. I know that. Yes. Now it should work. This particular n issue I faced while solving this particular problem statement previously as well. जिंदगी सवार दो एक नई बहार दो मैं किसी का सपना हूँ जो आज मैं okay. So it has been submitted successfully. Now there is a third approach. uh, what do I mean by third approach? This the particular third approach is solely based on the linked list circular approach. It means there is a question regarding linked list which states that check whether the given linked list is circular or not. Uh, how we used to check that is by taking two pointers, slow and fast. Slow used to move a single step at a time, and double used to move, or fast used to move two steps at a time. So yeah, like we can use that particular approach as well. How we are going to do that? Let me just first code that and then um, explain you the solution. Trust me, the process is tough, but the end result will be clear to you. Okay, how we are going to do that? We are going to have two particular pointers. The first one will be slow. When I say pointer, it means only the index pointer, not the actual pointer which are there in C++. Okay, slow, and it will be at 0th index. And similarly we will have fast, that will be at 0th index as well. Now what we are going to use is we are going to use a do while loop. Iterate this until slow is not equal to fast. Slow is going to move one step. That means how it is going to move. Simple. Okay, all right. and how it is going to move, and how fast is going to move two steps is by nums of fast. As simple as that. This is this particular case. If you have done linked list, slow equals to slows next. All right, and this is similarly equal to fast equals to fast next next. All right. Okay, simple as that. Now, after this particular point, the slow and fast pointer will point out to the same index. Now, after that, what we'll do is we'll move fast to nums of zeroth index, and then start iterating step by step. Now, eventually, fast will move one step, small will move one step, and at a point where both of them meets is the particular index that is repeating, or all right, or that is creating the loop. Yes. So how we are going to do that? Simply have a while loop. Fast is not equal to slow, or slow is not equal to fast. Move fast one step. How we can do that? Simply by nums of fast, and move slow by one step. How we are going to do that? Simply by this, and simply return slow. Yes, we can return fast as well here. Yes, like this should work. Accepted. Let me just submit this and then explain it to you line by line. Yes, it has been accepted. Let's talk about it. Here what we have done is we have created two integers. First one is slow and second one is fast. Starting it from zeroth index. Let me take, there is no small example. Okay, okay, okay. Like, let us take one example, 1, 3, 4, 2, and 2. So initially, slow will be at 1 and fast will be at 1 as well. All right. Yes, and then slow equals to nums of slow. Now what we are going to do is we are going to iterate, at least iterate single time. That slow moves one step. That means it is at current index 1. Uh, yes, the for current index 1 is 3. That means slow will become 3. All right, and fast needs to be 3. Fast will be 3, and then 0, 1, 2, 3, 2. So it will be at 2, and so on. They are going to iterate and uh, iterate till slow is does not become fast. Slow is not equal to fast. At that point where slow is equals to fast, what we are going to do is we are going to trace back fast to the zeroth index, and then start moving them one step, and eventually the point where both of them are going to equal to each other, this while loop will end, and we are returning slow. I think I have submitted this and it got accepted. So this was our uh, solution to find duplicate numbers. Yeah, yeah. Like, and one more thing, I just wanted to talk to you. Like, if you are going through any hustle, like I know placements are coming from all of you guys, for all of you guys, and if you are in your second year, third year, fourth year, trust me, I'm also in my um, end of third year and going to begin my fourth year. It's a process, and we'll fight together, and we'll do something good in our life. Trust me, we'll do. I'm not conveying this to you. I'm just conveying this to myself. Uh, Similarly, you can do the same thing. All the best, all the very best. We'll meet someday. Uh, Feel free to drop any questions if you have any regarding to this particular problem statement, or regarding anything to whom I can contribute. I'm more than happy to uh, talk to you. Yes. Bye bye. Take care.